year under our belts. I thought we did some decent things at times, but we have a lot to work on. We're a young team, as everybody knows. 8 of our 13 guys are freshmen or sophomores. I thought Radford came out, they played hard, they did some good things, executing offensively and defensively. And we'll be able to watch tape and see where we need to get better at. But the game goes in the correct column as far as the win, so we're very excited about that. But we have to build, we have to continue to get better, and it's a quick turnaround for us. We'll come in here tomorrow, we'll practice and get prepared for a very tough Bucknell team.
Questions?
It seemed like it was a conscious attempt to start the second half to pound the paint. Did you get what you wanted out of that?
We only shot 6 3-pointers in the second half, but in the first half we got good looks, we just missed shots. And we're going to continue to shoot open looks. I thought our post guys had a little bit more of a presence in the second half than they did in the first half. So we've got to try to mimic that effort in the first half as well. But I thought we did a much better job getting paint touches also.
You out-rebounded by 4, and they had like 16 offensive rebounds. Is that a concern?
Yeah, sure is. We don't have Devin Thomas anymore. We told our guys that. We've been telling them that actually when the season ended last year. We've been talking to them about it, and we have to do a much better job of getting on the glass and rebounding the basketball. And not just, boxing out and going after the ball, but pursuing balls out of your area. If you box out and the ball doesn't come to you, then you've got to put forth multiple efforts to go get that ball, and that's something that we need to work on.
Was John Collins as active at both ends of the floor as he liked?
No. No.
Where did he fall short?
I haven't watched all the tape, but John cannot rely on his athletic ability to always try to block shots. And for us, it's defensively jump to the ball. Jump to the ball. Instead of trying to time up a block shot, a lot of times he should be already in place to take a charge. And that's something that we talked to him about. But we can't, we need John on the floor. And we'll continue to work with him and share those words with him over and over again. But that's something that's going to be very important. But not just for him. That's one of our core principles defensively, is jump to the basketball. So when a pass is made, everybody moves in a direction of that pass. And, it's something that we'll continue to work on during our shell defensive breakdowns.
Statistically, your defense was real dominant early, Danny. I had them scoring on only 4 of their first 26 possessions. But overall, after that, they seemed to get looser. How did you feel overall about the defense?
There was a point where they had 5 points for a while there.
Yeah.
And we were a young team. We were a young team. That's not an excuse. It's just it is what it is. Veteran teams, most of the time, do a little bit better job of extending that lead. And we weren't able to do that. Now you have to give Radford credit. They made some plays, they made some shots. But defensively, you never should relax on the defensive end. But when you're out there, you don't play the score, you play the possession.
What did you think about the play from your point guards, and what did Brian Crawford kind of jump off the court with there at the end?
He cramped up. I think if you look at Bryant's numbers, I think they look okay, but I'm not happy with how he played. He had 4 turnovers. You're not a freshman anymore. You're actually damn near a junior with as many minutes as you played your freshman year, compared to a lot of other freshmen. And so for us, our expectation for him is extremely high. And, he's got to make sure that when we come down offensively that we get a good shot and we take care of the basketball. Late in the game, Bryant comes down and tries to make what we would term a great play, turns the ball over in front of our bench, and then we come back down on the other end and miss an open shot, and then they go down there and they score a couple times, and it gives them a little life. We've got to make sure that we come down whether we're up or whether we're down, and get a good shot offensively. And that's something that we need to continue to work on.
When you were breaking it open there early in the second half, Keyshawn had a couple of really big possessions for you. What do you think of his overall play?
Well, this is the second game that Keyshawn's played in quite some time because he sat out on a redshirt year. I thought he was really good tonight. I thought he rebounded the ball well. He had 3 assists to 1 turnover. He's kind of a jack of all trades for us, and he's kind of accepted that role and embraced it. And we're very happy that he's out there on the court with us.
Are we seeing some of that improved strength from Dino's down low now already, you think?
Well, I mean, Dino's has really good footwork in the post. And with the way that the rules are right now, if Dino's catches the ball on the block in the post and he keeps his back to the defense, they can maintain an arm bar on you. But if Dino's face is up, they've got to take that arm bar off. And to me, that opens up a bag of opportunities for him, because if he shot fakes, you got to jump because he's a good shooter. And so we're going to continue to put Dinos in situations where he posts up, regardless if it's a smaller guy or a bigger guy, because he does have good footwork down there in the post. I think one time tonight he faked himself out of a shot. He had really good post move, and then he countered back, and the defender was still at the spot that he made the first move. So we have to continue to work and get better, and we're a work in progress.
Anything else for Coach?
Advance against playing a team with that kind of energy that didn't back down from you, and even with the win in the right column, is there a benefit that you take back from playing a team like that to open up the season?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we were fortunate enough to get a win. We won by 21 points, and the mood in the locker room was not a celebratory type feeling. And as a coach, that's what you want.
Comment on Brandon Childress' play. He looked like he gave you a boost there at the start of the second half.
He did. Brandon didn't shoot the ball well. He did in the first game that we played here. But he made some really good plays. He had 5 assists and 0 turnovers, and that's pretty good for a true freshman in that situation. But I've been knowing Brandon for a while now since I accepted the job here, and there's some things that he needs to work on to get better, and he'll continue to work. Like all these guys are workers. They want to get better, and tomorrow we'll watch a tiny bit of this game, but we have to get prepared for Bucknell. And last year when we played Bucknell up there, they had us down double digits at one point, and we were fortunate enough to battle back and get a win. They returned 3 starters. So, we've got to get prepared for them. And in the past, they played a matchup zone, which we have to get prepared for. The one thing about our non-conference schedule, I think Justin Bauman, our Director of Operations, and Ron Wellman, our AD, do a really good job of having us play teams that help prepare us for conference play. Because we'll see matchup zone when we play Louisville, and some we play Syracuse. And I know that's way down the road, but, this is, preparation that will help us once we get there.
Anything else for Coach Manning? All right. Thank you.
Thank you.